Bellingham, your Ashland Tigers! We just want to remind everybody in the stands tonight to sit back, relax, enjoy the game, cheer for the girls, let the coaches coach, let the players play, let the officials officiate. Just enjoy it tonight. If I can now ask everybody to please stand up, remove any caps, and we're going to play the national anthem.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ashland High School for tonight's volleyball matchup with your Ashland Clockers and the Bellingham Blackhawks. I'm Rob Silver. I got my partner Josh Abrams here. First time this year. We've been doing some volleyball together. And,
reunited, and it feels so good.
Oh, peaches and herb. There we go. Oh my God! I appreciate that. You gotta. We'll be playing music trivia all night with the judge, with the ref, umpire. I don't know what they call. But before we get started, tell us a little bit about these two teams real quick. What do we know? Nothing about Bellingham other than.
Right. Yeah. Catching me a little off guard there, Rob. So yeah, I mean, basically, the Clockers come in tonight. They're 2-3. They're 2 wins against Norwood and Medfield, sandwiched around a loss at Hopkinton last Friday. Their other 2 losses to Holliston and Westwood. And the Bellingham Blackhawks, their record 1-5. They lost to Medway Monday night, but that's, Medway's a powerhouse. They lost to them 3-0. Ashland on the board here first, 1-0.
So freshman Allison Politica serving. She got a lot of playing time Monday night while you were covering the soccer game out in the cool, nice field over at Ashland. I was stuck here in the sauna.
That one gets snuck over number 12, Cassie Morella, as Bellingham ties it up at 1.
Our Cassie Morella or their Cassie Morella? Their 12 is... Wait.
I would say it was over our Cassie Morella.
Okay.
The ball went over. It snuck
sure.
over her for the point for Bellingham.
Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure. We've both been known.
Absolutely.
To do that.
At least there are fewer numbers to know here than on the football team. The best volley of the night so far.
We had a LeBay. And we had a net interference call, or whatever that is, but it goes to Ashland. And this is Cassie Morella serving now for Ashland. Just drops it over. That's for you, Josh.
I got a foot on it.
Nice. Yeah, and that Monday matchup, you did mention in your notes. Well, yeah, we dropped the first set and then stormed back and played a really solid match against Medfield. And it was the service game as we win another point there behind Cassie Morella. It was the service game in the first set that really, really crushed us. We had 8 serves into the net.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a tight set, but we lost it. And then just really played some great fundamental volleyball. It was They had some power hitters too, and Yadav was digging everything, as well as Simpson.
Morella is serving really strongly right now. Is getting a little concerned she might be a little too strong. She's getting pretty close to that back line.
And that one was that was on.
That was against Bellingham, so the point goes to Ashland.
I thought they pointed towards Bellingham.
I can see the Bellingham coach questioning the call, trying to get understanding here, but they're going to rule it Ashland away. 5-1 here now for the Clockers. Morella serving again.
Nope.
Took a little too much off of that one. Hits the net. It'll go Bellingham's way now.
So that's one of my big pet peeves with the serve. So many times they're trying to just get it over the net. At this point,
just overthinking it.
Yeah, just get it over. I'd rather have the big teardrop serve, the big looper. But they're lined up like 6 across here. Ashland serving is
Gonna go with Kateri Ducharme. Yeah. Big hit there by Taylor Simpson.
Taylor Simpson had an incredible game. She was great from the back line, great from the front line, great from the service. Just all around solid performance. And that sends her to the bench. And what did I say to you at the beginning of the match? Sneha was just off on her service game all Monday night and starts off tonight with a long serve.
I mean, based on the limited I've seen about the scoring here for the Clockers over the last couple of games, it seems like they need that first set to kind of get their feet under them. They've got the 6-3 lead here right now, but unforced error here has turned the ball over. The service goes to Bellingham. Yadav with the dig. Feed goes over to Simpson, the big right arm, and gets the ace. So a nice spike by Simpson. Brings the ball right back over to the Clockers. 7-3 lead for them here in the first set. So Allison Politica takes a seat, and subbing in is Ashley Ambershet, Jr.
Another great performance Monday night. That one was misplayed by Ducharme.
Yeah, just a fundamental mistake there, trying to play it with the hands up instead of trying to dig with the with the fists.
Yeah, and that serve was strong enough. Had she let it go, it would have gone long. So a break for LeBay on our service game. Great serve.
Caught the net, but gets the point. So yeah, Rob, what I was going to say exactly, what kind of reinforce what you're saying is that if you're going to be playing on the back line and you're going to have your hands up by your face to play it up there, you should be just letting it go.
Comes with experience.
Sure.
It definitely seems like this is a younger Bellingham team as we look down the roster. Few freshmen, sophomore, juniors.
And it looks like LeBay right now has found a weak spot, and she's exploiting it, just continuing to go right at Kateri Ducharme. She'll keep doing it.
The weak spot being that side of the net. Good job by Bellingham. Back over. Simpson. Good save. Oh. 3 hits and you're out.
So no, it just my point was really it just seemed like every serve is going back line center, and Bellingham's going to call the timeout here, down 11-3.
Yeah, and Cece's definitely, I'd say, top 2 on the service game side for Ashland. She's able to hit it with power, but she's also able to hit it in different locations, like you said.
So a nice mix of power and finesse.
Yeah, if she sees spot in the floor, she'll find it.
Be interesting to see how Simpson's game develops, because we're seeing a lot of the power right now, and so far it's worked for her. But every once in a while you do have to mix it up, and otherwise they're anticipating the power every time.
Yeah, and I think you could probably get away with it with a team. I'm just going by the record, 1-5.
Sure.
They seem to be a little young, a little green on the Bellingham side. So power will win over. But, against Medfield, they had a couple front line people that, could block it and really gave Ashland a run for their money.
So ball's back in play, and LeBay continues a really nice run here as the server.
Once again.
Same thing.
And Ducharme hasn't figured out the serve yet.
Yeah, that one was down by her ankles. She's got to be able to move and react faster than this.
Yep.
It wasn't out by much, but it was out.
Good play.
So, but again, terrific run for LeBay. Puts the Clockers up 11-4 here.
And Hannah Casey.
Okay, Yadav setting. Back pass. That was to Kylie Cardosa. One deep in the backcourt. Yadav's going to have to track this one down. Sends it up to the front. LeBay gets it over backwards, and that one gets served way out of bounds. So 12-4 Clockers here is. We're going to have Taylor Simpson on the back line.
Taylor, one of the other power servers, the other junior captain, her and LeBay. That one sails a little wide.
Nice idea, but just a little too far. So it makes that 12-5 now. Bellingham will take over for serve. Looks like on the front line right now for Ashland, we have Ashley Ambershet, Cece LeBay, and Anna Alves. If I'm reading that last number correctly, I'm trying to see if that's a number 10. Our angle's not great here behind the umpire.
Oh, Emily Gaudette with a rocket of a serve.
Okay, nice recovery. So Marilla got a lot of the net, but enough to get over. Point goes to the Clockers.
In comes Kylie Cardosa.
And Yadav takes a seat.
Yeah.
Sophia Gonzalez into the game now, and it looks like she'll be taking the serve from the back line.
Yeah, we saw Sophia a little bit on Monday night, and saw Singer as well get into the game.
That one misplayed by Ciara Creighton on Bellingham as the ball went backwards and out of bounds. So 14-5 now. Clockers over Bellingham in the first set. Okay, nice dig by Gonzalez. Feed goes all the way across and blocked by Bellingham. And we've got a whistle that's going to go Clocker way.
Yeah,
double hit. Okay.
Good serve.
And sailing out of bounds. So now Sophia Gonzalez on a nice run. And again, it doesn't always have to be about power, Rob. We certainly talked about this last year. She is not serving with any kind of major force from the back, but she's getting it over and letting her teammates make the plays.
A little bit of that top spin, so it's dropping a lot quicker. Some side spin on that one.
Nice dig there by Cece LeBay.
Good job by Gonzalez to come up and
found the hole between the two lines.
Yeah, and that's one thing. In the first couple matches, there was a lot of miscommunication, a lot of balls just kind of falling into empty space, and Gonzalez kind of read that and said, you know, no one's going to go for it. I'm not going to let it fall.
Sure.
Just get it over.
Well, we have a timeout on the floor. I want to make sure folks are aware of this, the new online ticket system here at the high school for volleyball and football. No more paper tickets or paying at the gate. System's currently set up, as I said, for our varsity football and volleyball games. The website is gofan.co. You can get the full URL by checking the Clocker AD Twitter handle. That's Stephen Marks is the athletic director's Twitter handle, Clocker AD. Be sure to buy your tickets in advance instead of when you arrive at the high school. It'll help keep the line short and moving quickly. And Rob, honestly, it's just great to be back here. This is, again, my first volleyball game of the season. And just great to be back here with some fans. What a difference it makes. And, you know, the energy and excitement. It's good to be here.
Yeah, we got some fans watching home. There's a few comments on Facebook.
I'm afraid to ask.
They're all mine. As Gonzalez continues her service game.
See if Bellingham's coach was trying to ice her. We'll see how she comes out of the timeout. Okay, nice clean serve. That shot never got over the net. Point goes to Ashland. Clockers 18-5. Oh, got a player just twisted her ankle colliding with a teammate.
Yeah, that's Ciara Creighton.
Okay, it looked like Ashley Ambershet had a little trouble with that ball coming off the net. Point goes to Bellingham.
Creighton limping a little bit, but shakes it off.
To stay in the game, I was really surprised. I mean, that She reacted immediately. She went down hard after that collision, holding her ankle, but she's going to stay in.
Just rolled it a little bit. Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
So, gotta like to see that. Not the injury.
The reaction.
The grip, yeah.
So this is Ariana Elster serving here for the Blackhawks.
Nice serve.
Okay, over in 2. A little miscommunication there, but able to get a clean set.
On the line.
Oh, which way are they calling it?
They call it out.
Wow. Okay. That one's going to go Bellingham's way, 18-7.
Should we go to the
Clockers.
Cyclops review?
Let's go to New York.
That's wide.
Okay. Ball goes right back to the Clockers. We've got a substitution here as Allison Politica checks back into the game for Ashley Ambershet and is going to go right back to serve, flanked by Taylor Simpson.
Yeah, she did well serving. Actually, did great serving. Led off the second set Monday. Got them out to a 7-0 lead, and they never looked back after that.
Oh, nice little touch play there by LeBay. The volley continues.
Oh.
Too many hits.
Yep.
Okay, that'll make the score 18-8 in favor of the Clockers, but it'll be Ciara Creighton serving here for the Blackhawks.
Sophomore, still limping a little bit.
And couldn't reach the net. Yeah, you got to wonder if that ankle is throwing off her ability to drive.
Yeah, because a lot of them like to take that running start, and yeah, she's coming out now. Probably just needs a little rest.
Yeah,
a little rest.
These serves are not just all about the arm. It's a
Lily
full body motion.
Lily McFall coming in, the senior, in the back corner.
Cassie Morella serving for the Clockers. It's a hard serve.
She deflected it. Yeah.
Did she touch it?
Yeah. That was number 8, Emily Gaudette. Just got a finger on it. Not sure it would have gone out necessarily, so.
It's Morella's game, though. She's fond of that back line so far.
That's a nice serve.
Good topspin. Read that beautifully.
Yeah, Kylie just smacked it back.
Forget about 3 hits. She turned that one right away.
Yeah,
20-8 now. Low line drive over the net. Played nicely by Bellingham, but easily recovered here by the Clockers. Taylor Simpson looked like she put a spin on that one as it went over the net. Yadav digs out. Politica to Simpson, and the point.
Great kill by Simpson. Just hit the spot where nobody was. Speaking of hitting the spot, Marathon Deli. You're hungry. Marathon Deli has over 70 sandwiches, wraps, paninis that will hit the spot for you. MarathonDeli.com.
Morella with the serve.
On Union Street.
That got deflected on the way over the net, recovered by the Clockers. Gonna put it deep. Blackhawks recover, get it over and out. Point goes to the Clockers.
Silver star for Sneha Yadav on that. Her team up 21-8 at the time, and she's still going all out on any type of play.
Good dig by the Blackhawks. Over with one hand and
just wide.
Look very nonchalant hitting that over with one hand, and to watch it sail out of bounds has got to be a little tough.
Yeah, I think they're almost resigned to concede this first set and then regroup. Oh.
That's deep and out.
That was almost into the freshman court.
So make it 23-9 in favor of the Clockers here in the first set.
Kateri Ducharme. Nice serve.
Misread by the back line. That one fell in between Yadav and Simpson. 23-10 now. they're talking things over, see if they can work it out. Simpson with the dig. Oh, that was well played by LeBay, but answered by Bellingham, and then a pass to no one.
Yeah, that was a good job by McFall on the back line to keep it alive. Just didn't get any support from the rest of the team.
Yeah, this is match point.
Set point.
Set point, excuse me.
No, that's okay.
Yadav continues to have trouble serving.
I mean, better to do it against, you know, Bellingham than
Right,
Medway
at a 24-10 score, sure.
Yeah. And maybe she's trying something new. Who knows?
I don't know. It's getting a little bit late in the season for these kinds of mistakes to continue, especially for a senior with high expectations.
I will mention that to her in the break, during the break. Oh, and that is the set.
Kind of a deflating way to win a set, but they'll take it.
Yeah.
Clockers take set number 1, 25-10.
And, well, you had some good info on Sneha. She plays a little, is it Central Mass?
She plays club, yep. Yeah, I mean, I was playing this. It was a Metro West Daily News article before the season of 8 returning girls volley players to watch this season across the Metro West, and Sneha made the list. And the reference in the article talked about it. Now, a senior, this libero was the backbone of the Ashland defense last season, holding down the back row at a high level for the Clockers. She notched 115 digs, that's 11.5 per match, 107 service receptions, 32 assists, and 17 aces as a junior on her way to being named Tri-Valley League Large MVP.
Yeah,
a great junior year for Yadav, as she led Ashland to a TVL large title and a 9-2 record.
If you enjoy volleyball, and I know you do, you played a little bit in camp.
Right. Right, my camp days, as well as, don't forget, my co-ed Jewish sports volleyball years.
Oh, so the resume is deep.
Yeah, well,
second page.
Now that I've retired, it's been 5 years. I'm looking forward to the induction into the co-ed Jewish Volleyball Hall of Fame.
But if you want, if you have a minute, and I know you're a busy guy, but
sure,
watch that match from Monday night. It was so entertaining. It was incredible. Like both squads, it really, Sneha, like, they had one Rachel Parry, number 14 for Medfield. Tall, strong, and she would just like kill after kill, or spike after spike. But Yadav and Simpson both like digging these things out. Like you would just assume after she hit it, okay, that's a point. But there they were. It was just really impressive.
Good to see. Good. Let's hopefully they're starting to build a little momentum. And mentioned to a parent before the game that because they did lose so many seniors off this team, that it seems like it's taking them a little bit of time here early in the season to kind of get their sea legs under them, to get used to the juniors from last year moving up into a leadership position. Everybody moves up a spot, right? And
yeah. And then there's the confidence level too, because that was one of the things that Coach LeBay was saying when I talked to him after the match. Monday was Ashley Ambershet. It was almost like a light went on in the third set when she started, like, oh, I can do this. I just if I trust my abilities and just do what I know I can do, instead of thinking about everything and just play. And she was like, she didn't have the most powerful spike, but she was finding spaces, like, and again, this is a good Medfield team, and a couple she would just drop over, how they're expecting a spike, but yeah, she did really well. She really kind of sparked the team in that third set.
To really kind of put it all together there.
Yeah.
A variety of aspects of her game all together.
And Coach LeBay said, in response to that, when she really gets going, she's gonna be really good with a lot of power. She in right now?
Team's kind of slow to getting back onto the court. I don't see her on the court right now. I do see Sophia Gonzalez. Again, she had a really great run serving in that first set. Oh. She's up on the front line right now with Kaylee Cardosa centering that front line. On the far side, we have Cece LeBay. Dov going around, psyching up her teammates. Taylor Simpson on the back line, flanked by Allison Politica here on the near sideline. If you're just joining us, the Clockers took the first set 25-10. Appreciate having you join us here on WACA-TV. I'm Josh Abrams, joined once again by Rob Silver. We're underway with the second set. It's going to be a play from the back line. Yadav gets it over.
They were ready for that. Yadav to LeBay.
Oh, good hit. Found the right spot. Beautifully played, and the first point of the second set goes to the Clockers.
Yeah, the serve was a little bit long, but Simpson knew it was kind of, she was kind of questioning whether, do I let it go, do I play it, but it wasn't hit that hard that it was a difficult play. It was fairly simple for her. And Gonzalez, a lot of spin on that.
Right. Yeah, ever since you mentioned, I've been really noticing it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, even if that one had gone over the net by Carly LaRose of Bellingham, I think it would have been called a carry anyway. So 2-0 Clockers early on here in the second set. That's the same play.
Yeah, Kylie Cardozo looks for that.
It's good. It's really great, the coach, that it seems like she has the green light to be able to make that play. Usually I think a coach would be looking for his team to be traditional, do the 3 hits, but if the opportunity is there and she can take advantage of it, and she has,
they got to get it over here. Nice effort.
As Taylor Simpson wisely lets that one sail out of bounds.
That was a little more power. Mixing it up.
Bellingham really kind of scrambling here a little bit, a little discombobulated on that side of the court right now. They're down 5-0 as Gonzalez will continue to serve for the Clockers, and wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout coming up here pretty soon called by Bellingham. And out of bounds. Another unforced error by Bellingham. They're down 6-0 now here in the second set.
Nice of the fans to help out with the ball. Coach LeBay running around the corner. Bellingham
that one's deep and out. So Gonzalez on a terrific run here for the Clockers. Really good to see some depth with multiple excellent servers for the Clockers.
Good hustle. Nice save. Politica.
All the way across. Simpson couldn't quite get there to try a one-handed backhand over, but breaks the serve.
Rare miss hit by the Clockers tonight. Politica knew it. No big deal.
Still a terrific run by Gonzalez to put him up 7-1 here in the second set.
Hannah Casey to serve for the Blackhawks. See if she can rally her troops. Casey at the bat.
It's a really interesting alignment for the Clockers. Really heavy here to the near side.
Good hustle by LeBay. Oh, a bad break by the away team.
Hit the netting high above the net and bounced back into the Bellingham end.
Yeah, Clockers had a nice point Monday night. They hit one back up to the rafters behind the net there, and they were still able to...
Well, she got that one in. Sneha Yadav still serving too deep, but she was able to find the back line there and got the point for the Clockers.
I looked. I thought it was long.
It's really hard to see with our angle. We're so close to the floor, and it's a kind of a faded yellow back line.
Right.
No doubt about that one. And again, hits the center.
I mean, they are kind of a high hit, so that's going to happen. You'll be glad to know I did find my glasses, as I told you.
It's a good thing you had contacts.
Exactly. Thank you.
So make it 11-1. Nice reference to a soccer game last week. Yeah. Speaking of which, we're going to go to
that was football.
Was it? Oh, it was football. You're right. It was
Friday
football.
night.
So many games in so few days.
I know.
So the Bellingham finally does take a timeout. Clockers up 11-1 here in the second set. And speaking of dad jokes, I've got one to share tonight.
No, please go ahead.
When does a joke become a dad joke?
I don't know.
When the pun's apparent.
Oh. And the comment that I had made, I said, somebody wrote, "Hi, Josh," which was me, and then I wrote, "Why is Rob so much funnier than you?"
So you're doing the announcing and commenting on Facebook?
Yeah.
Wow. It's an all-around effort here tonight, Rob.
Well, nobody else is commenting.
Sure. Oh, well, you got to pump.
We have
prime the pump, right?
We have 3 viewers. Yeah, jump right in.
Sure.
Also, gives us a chance. If you want to know something about volleyball or any other varsity sports, let us know. We're going to have another show coming up, Clocker Talk. That's clockertalk@wacatv.com. That's our email. Just send us a note. Send us a video.
So Yadav continue to be plagued by inconsistent serving. This time goes out on the side instead of on the back.
Have to get like a serving coach, one of those like psychiatrists, like some of these baseball teams do when somebody goes into
sports
a slump.
psychologist.
That's what
Got
it
the
is.
yips.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Right. It's like Al Raboski smacking the ball.
The mad Hungarian?
Yeah. I knew you'd get it.
Clockers couldn't pull that one out, unfortunately.
Did he ever play for the Phillies?
He did not. I only remember him playing for the Cardinals.
Okay, yeah. I knew it was like
a team with red.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like that. Prep move. LeBay, good hit.
And over the outstretched arms of the back line, nobody can handle that one. Make it 12-3 Clockers.
And, we have to mention again that Clockers Tri-Valley Large champions in volleyball last year. They did lose 8 seniors, but, a lot of solid players that came back, so.
That was nearly a double hit by that Bellingham player who received the shot. It was, hand face. But went out of bounds, 13-3 Clockers now, as Cece LeBay continues her serve.
Yeah, hard serve, a lot of spin. That was
that nice jump serve, and yeah. Cece just can't handle it again. Cece LeBay, it doesn't matter who's playing that middle back. She's going after him tonight. Really has just a terrific form, a consistent hit. She's doing a great job back there. 14-3 now.
And Sari Bacina and Anna Elves along with Sophia Gonzalez, so a young lineup.
I'm seeing Juliana Singer on the back as well. First time I've noticed her in the lineup tonight. So Coach LeBay getting a chance to.
I misread the number. Yep.
Try and get some depth going here.
It'd be nice if LeBay would let one come back over. Come on, Cece.
Oh, take the points. Take the points.
Oh, it's impressive.
Okay, they switched things up that time with McFall at the back center. And now we've got a volley going. A misfire there by Siri Bacina. She was set up nicely, just misread it or mishit it, something along the lines. So Clockers up 16-4 as Bellingham regains the serve.
Emma Clinton, junior for Bellingham. LeBay. Simpson, LeBay to Simpson.
Well, big play at the net. Goes against the Clockers there. It was a really nice volley. It just seemed almost like the Clockers were toying with Bellingham a bit there, but it came back to bite them as they lose the point. Still up 16-5 here in the second set.
LeBay to Bacina. Oh,
got a net violation there.
Yep.
Looked like Emma Clinton just lost track of where she was.
Yeah. But definitely some more spirited play by Bellingham. A couple of good rallies by them.
So Singer takes a seat. And this will be Simpson serving for the Clockers. It's a little bit of trouble for Bellingham and out of bounds. Another point for the Clockers, make it 18-5. Simpson continuing to serve. That one goes off of Isabella Bellanti, and out of bounds. So another point for the Clockers, 19-5. I tell you, these points are coming so quickly, Robert. I'm almost wondering if the Bellingham coach would call timeout just to slow things down a little bit. It's a miscommunication of the front line between Olivia Sullivan and Ariana Elster on Bellingham as the ball drops between them. 19-5 Clockers. Well,
Double hit.
yep, that's the call. Good eye, Rob. Double hit called against Bellingham, make it 20-5.
It's all about the ear, not the eye. You can. Nothing else. Oh.
Snuck one in nicely there, right in front of a sliding Lily McFall. Point goes to the Clockers.
Was that, what was that on the radar gun? Was that 87?
Yeah, 86-87. Able to dig this one out. Bellingham has a plan.
Good set. Good job there. Yadav to Bettina.
Too deep.
A little long.
Well, like she's still like finding her motion.
Yeah, she hasn't seen a ton of playing time, so.
LeBay's calming her down a little bit, positioning her as well.
Mm-hmm. LeBay, one of the junior captains, along with Taylor Simpson, the senior captain, Sneha Yadav, and Kylie Cardoso.
Okay, looks like Hannah Casey just checked in for Bellingham, replacing Lily McFall. Sneha Yadav digs one out of the floor.
Good job by Gonzalez.
Well played. Almost caught. It seemed like they caught Bellingham napping a bit with that when that shot came over the net. So make it 22-6 now for the Clockers as Yadav takes a seat.
And that point, all because of Sneha Yadav's diving.
Great hustle.
Dig.
So this is Anna Alves serving for the Clockers.
Good serve right there.
Right. Couple of one hits back and forth, but now Clockers will set things up.
Okay. Much better.
There's the shot.
And Cece was excited about that one.
Kachina nailed that one. Perfect form on that play.
Whole team. Good job.
Happy to see her connect on that one, absolutely. So 23-6 now for the Clockers. Alves to serve. Wow.
Good read. Was that Cardoso?
Yeah, Kylie Cardoso with the
patented putback on the.
There's nothing soft about that, though.
The gimme lob.
Yeah. It looked like the whole Bellingham team was kind of tracking that one to see if it was going to make it over the net.
Oh. Couldn't finish off the set. It's 24-8.
Yadav comes back in. Of course, the defensive specialist now as Bellingham will take the serve. So Yadav and Simpson on the back line, flanked on the far side by Gonzalez.
And Emily Gaudette to serve for the Blackhawks. Lefty.
And out of bounds far side.
That'll do it for the second set.
Okay, so Clockers take the first set 25-10. They take the second set 25-7. As the two teams will switch sides and we'll get ready for the third set. So Rob, I also just want to mention our fans out there, even if it's only 3 of them on Facebook right now.
It's one besides me. But,
okay, we talked about.
A lot of people watch the replay.
But yeah, they watch the replay. So again, we talked earlier about the new ticketing system. Also wanted to mention, because this caught me off guard at the beginning of the year, that the MIAA website and app that we had used in the past for rosters and schedules and getting information about coaches, all that information seems to have gone away, and most teams now at least in the Tri-Valley seem to be using this arbiterlive.com website, and that's what you and I have been using, at least to keep track of the schedule. A couple teams have actually started uploading rosters. Stephen Marks had shared with me that beginning of the year things were a little buggy, but I think they're working them out. And but again, to get the full website for the Ashland page on arbiterlive.com, just go to the team pages on the Ashland Athletics website. Easiest way to do it. So.
Okay, perfect.
So of course, Rob, you also mentioned Clocker Talk a little bit earlier. It's our exciting new show for Ashland High School interviews, sports interviews, and highlights. You and I, of course, are the hosts, and we certainly welcome your input out there in our viewing audience, whether you're watching live or on demand. If you're interested in seeing something featured or someone featured on the show, drop us a line at clockertalk@wacatv.com. It's very exciting to get that first episode under our belts. Looking forward to filming our second one early next week, I believe.
Yeah, huge shout out to Allison Rose and Connor Donovan for their production.
Absolutely. I love the
job.
opening credits.
They did a great job. And Allison Rose handling everything tonight.
Tom Hamilton also on the tech crew tonight. So
Where is he?
He's behind camera number 1.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Tom. So don't make me look bad.
So obviously the camera is showing our good side. I won't speak for you, Rob. I know that I have a radio face, so we'll keep it going this way. let the girls be the stars of the show. The volleyball team's here tonight.
That oh no, you're not from here. When did you move up this way?
I moved to Boston in 1997.
Oh yeah, so you don't know. When you said star of the show, I was thinking old Channel 2, which was the equivalent of WACA.
Sure.
On the Boston level, they used to have a show, Community Auditions. Star of the Day, Dave Maynard.
Wow.
And at the end, they'd sing Star of the Day, who will be?
So that was on the PBS station on WGBH?
Yes, that was it. You Google that. I had a friend who won one year.
Nice.
A friend from high school. Well, I didn't know him at that time.
Was there a specific
piano.
talent?
It was pretty much America's Got Talent before America's Got Talent.
I thought Star Search was America's Got Talent before America's Got Talent.
Yeah, and this goes way back. It all started with Dave Maynard and community auditions.
Somehow I thought you were going to be heading toward Channel 38 in the movie loft.
No, and then it went to the Gong Show, and then they kind of reeled it back in.
Sure.
Yeah. I couldn't hear.
He says he has peaches and herb in his head, and it's thanks to us.
There you go.
Do you want us to start singing Yellow Submarine? Would that help knock that song out of your head?
I heard Superstar by the Carpenters. Is that better?
My go-to is also Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles.
Sure.
Good cover version of that song by the Presidents of the United States of America in the Wedding Singer soundtrack.
I'm a big fan of The Wedding Singer.
Great movie. Great movie.
Sure. Nice cameo by John Lovitz.
Absolutely.
Good. Great first serve, Bellingham.
Like waiting for a net violation to be called there. Either way, it goes in favor of the Clockers. They're up 1-0 here in set number 3.
Allison Politica, one of the 2 freshmen on the squad.
Just snuck that one over. Bellingham's able to recover. Yadav, nice dig out there. Back to Gonzalez, and Yadav will take it, but way too hard and out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it'll be a tie game here, 1-1, as Bellingham takes the serve. This will be Hannah Casey serving for Bellingham for the Blackhawks. Gonzalez digs one out. A little touch play there by Cardoso. And I was kind of, again, our angle's not the best. I kind of blocked. I was a little nervous she was going to get called for a carry on that play, but no call. She gets the point. 2-1 Clockers.
Morella to serve.
Yeah, why not ride the hot hand? She had to go a ways to track that one down.
Nice job by Ambershet.
And gets the point.
Tough angle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was a bonus.
Nothing easy about that play. She made it look easy, but really well played there.
Yeah, keep an eye on her. Like I said, she had a good game, 3rd and 4th set Monday night. Up and coming.
What's the call there? Well,
not sure if
I think that was a no play.
I don't think he had given her the okay to serve yet. Didn't look like it was a point, so.
Okay. Dug up by Gaudette.
I think they have to signal the server that it's okay to serve.
So I'm not sure what the breakdown was there on the Clockers, as Morella had to come dashing up from the back line to try and make a play, and just too little too late. Clockers with a 3-2 lead. And this is McFall.
Yeah, Rena J. I like that name.
So Singer tries to dig one out, but too far for Gonzalez to handle. And I gotta tell you, every time McFall does that with her, you know, rhythmically hitting the ball, I'm waiting for a "We Will Rock You" to break out here in the gym.
Yadav handles it nicely.
Nice finesse play by Gonzalez over the net, and point goes to Ashland. We've got a double hit there again. Bellingham's been guilty of that a number of times tonight, surprisingly.
Substitution. And the sub of the game moment brought to us by Marathon Deli. Available takeout delivery catering. Marathon Deli located at 12 Union Street, Route 135 in Ashland. 508-231-1859 is the number.
So Yadav with a really vicious, hard serve. Too hot to handle for Bellingham is the last player to touch it, Carly LaRose, and out of bounds. So Yadav not afraid to unleash the power. She has not been consistent so far tonight. Hopefully this will turn things around.
So a young squad. Nice to see.
And again, the power comes back to bite her as that one sails well out of bounds. 5-4 Clockers as the ball goes back to the Blackhawks.
I'm actually a little bit frustrated. She's so good right now in every aspect of the game except the serve for some reason. Bellingham keeps it alive.
It's deep and out. Yadav wisely watches that one sail out of bounds.
And the ref had a perfect view on that one.
Do you remember Yadav having these serving issues last season?
I
I
don't.
mean, she probably didn't serve as often either.
Right.
Given all the seniors on that team.
Like I said, maybe she's trying to work on something, you know, a little, which is kind of like why my golf game. That's what I was. I'm trying to work.
Working on something?
Trying to shape the ball a little bit.
Sure. Did you see that play? One-handed.
It did.
7-4 Clockers. Again, putting up the two hands to play a shot like that, not going to lead to anything good.
Not on that. That was a line drive. Kind of. Well, we said it. It comes with experience, but LeVay definitely one of the harder servers. Herman Simpson. Well, Yadav's up there as well. Yeah.
Right, obviously, I was watching the back line that time on the Blackhawks, and they're all flat-footed. I mean, they move their feet once the ball's hit, but I would, again, what do I know about volleyball? I would expect them to be more on their toes and ready to be able to, to react and to move. Be, you know what I mean? Up on the toes.
Number 5 was.
Heads up.
Good job by Bellingham.
We're okay. You okay? We'll have to talk to her after the game. She feels bad about running into our table.
Ah.
I'm more concerned about her getting hurt.
Good thing you put away the hard table.
Seriously.
That thing could have sliced somebody.
That first table wasn't moving.
No. I'm glad she won the point. That was a great hustle.
Absolutely.
Deserved it. Gonzalez.
Oh, that's a shame. It was shaping up to the best volley of the night of this set before it went off the side of the hand of Olivia Sullivan. So point goes to the Clockers. They're up 10-5 now here in the third set.
Gonzalez to serve.
Got another tough break for Bellingham.
Yeah.
As Hannah Casey serves into the net. I'm sorry, she hits into the net. So here's Gonzalez again with the serve for the Clockers. And right now, the Blackhawks just don't seem to have a solution for Gonzalez.
Right, it's been all night. I'm not exactly sure. I'm trying to watch the ball. I know it's got a little bit of a spin, but it just doesn't seem like anything too side spin there.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying earlier in the game, Rob. Like, it's not coming over at, like, great speed. Certainly nothing approaching Yadav's serve or Morella's, but it's effective.
I'll tell you, watching, the way some other teams struggle with the return, it makes me appreciate even more what Sneha Yadav does for the back line for Ashland. Okay.
But
good.
another terrific run. I'd love to talk to her after the game to find out more about what makes her serve so unreturnable or so successful.
Well, I was thinking if we had time one day, we can have somebody kind of show us. We can, one of the segments. One of the segments.
For Clocker Talk, right.
Show how
Let
to
Rob
serve
do it.
and the set, and then we'll try it. But love to see. Caught in between, but
yeah.
oh.
And I think Bellingham's Kateri Ducharme did Ashland a favor there. That one was probably going to sail out of bounds.
Morella caught a break.
So Sneha takes a seat. Kylie Cardosa back into the game. So she's on the front line along with Cassie Morella.
Anna Alves to serve. Yeah.
Simpson to LeVay. And okay, I think we got a net violation on that return.
Yeah. But good job by Bettina to get it over.
Now they're going to call it Bellingham's way, so.
Have to watch the replay, but it's interesting.
So
Maybe
Clocker's
she was
up.
Over the net.
Yep. Clocker's up 15-7. Bellingham with the serve. Out of bounds. Point goes to the Clockers, as does the serve. So we're getting another couple of substitutions here as Ambershet and Politica check into the game. And Bashina and LeBay have a seat on the bench. Serving now will be Politica. Kind of a running start there.
Double.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough ball to pass the way that she tried to do it without getting the double hit.
Yeah, she was backing up too. To give I'll wait till this point is over.
A little trouble there. Played it away from the net and out of bounds.
Great job to our crew with the graphics. They're tiny bit,
The
on
two
the
sets
delay,
and
but
then on the
look
bottom.
at that, 17-7. It's now 17-8. Great job keeping up with the score.
Nice diving play by
Allison.
Taylor Simpson. That one found
Rose. Tom Hamilton. Yeah. Allison typing away.
Ambershet to Yadav. Simpson with the big overhand, but out of bounds. So suddenly Bellingham on its best run of the night so far here in the third set. They're still down 17-10, but I believe this is their fourth straight serve. Oh.
And
Clocker's got away with one there. That looked like it was going to be an easy ace, an easy spike there for Bellingham, and unable to connect, unable to execute it.
And that's again where the experience comes, because if that was Cardoso on the other end of the net, she just
Buried
would have
it.
gone up and,
Yep.
where Bellingham was kind of watching, is it going to come over? And unfortunately for them, it did. It was too late. Singer. Politica, Cardoso.
A little strong, out of bounds. 18-11 now for the Clockers. Going to get a Bellingham substitution. Looks like Emily Gaudet is going out. And back to serve once again is Renee J. McFall. Cardoso, the cross-court winner.
Gonzalez.
Not Cardoso, excuse me, Gonzalez.
all right.
I knew, in my head, I knew who I meant.
If we could all be inside your head, Josh.
Oh no, that's the last place people want to be, trust me. But my apologies to Sophia Gonzalez and to Cardoso for mixing the two of them up. It's totally on me.
There's a nice serve.
Absolutely.
That's what she's trying to do.
Nice hard serve, just missed grazing the net. Great angle. Really difficult to dig out, let alone return. So 20-11 now for the Clockers.
See if she can serve out the match.
It's another good serve, and again, nothing that Isabella Volandi can do with that one. 21-11. 22-11. Looks like she's finally, again, kind of what we were talking about earlier with Pacina. Seems like she's found that spot, you know, in the rotation, like where she needs to hit it to be successful. We talk like kind of like in baseball and pitching, you know, the release point.
That was a great serve. That's where the power comes in to help you. You hit the net, it's going to crawl over, especially with that top spin that she puts on it.
And again, just really difficult to return. So 23-11 Clockers.
Nope.
She knew as soon as she hit it too. Another substitution here for Bellingham as Emma Clinton steps back to serve. Allison Politica had a little trouble following that one, bouncing off the net.
Yeah, good job by Olivia Sullivan to just knock it back at the high point.
Job with a tough dig. Gonzalez over the net and finds a hole again between the front and back line. Big point there for the Clockers to disrupt Bellingham, any momentum Bellingham may have had there. So set point.
Gonzalez does such a good job of kind of like playing within herself. Like she doesn't try, she knows she's not 6 feet tall, so she's not going to have that, you know, down trajectory, but she's very effective.
So Cece LeBay tries to finish it for the Clockers, but serves into the net. So Bellingham sticking around for a little longer. 24-14 now for the Clockers. Yeah, I've been really surprised by Gonzalez's ability to hit those spikes up on the front line. She doesn't strike me as a particularly tall person.
Yeah, and she's usually like a few feet back and little top spin and and that will do it.
That'll do it. So 25-14 is your final in the third set, as the Clockers will take this one 3-0 against the Bellingham Blackhawks.
So this was a fairly easy matchup for once.
Yeah, Clockers were in control from the get-go. I mean, they, again, struggled a little bit in that first set, but pulled it together much earlier than they have previously, and they are able to knock down that 25-10 win in the first set and really didn't look back from there.
Now, the match was really never in doubt. Coach LeBay was able to play a lot of the non-starters, which was great, so they got some experience. But, you know, this makes it 3 out of their last 4 matches that they've won.
Yep.
I'm not sure who they have on the schedule next. Did you happen to?
I happen to have that. Their next game will be Monday night here against Millis. Just checking my notes here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have them in Millis on Monday night, and then they're on the road Thursday and Friday next week, Shrewsbury, and then the powerhouse Medway.
Wow. Yeah, you want to maybe talk about your tickets. Get your tickets early, because that one could be a sellout, and you got to get them online.
Right. Well, I mean that game's in Medway, so you're gonna have to travel for that one.
Wow. They got a nice gym. Have you been down there?
I have. I have a bit of a connection down there, and
Right.
really just all their facilities, the football field, their entire outdoor facility, but the basketball court, the gym, really nice
Yeah, it's
really nice down there in Medway.
nice viewing area. So, just trying to think, who do you nominate for the silver medal tonight?
I gotta tell you, it's a bit of a toss-up. I mean, there were a lot of really good players out there tonight. I was really impressed by Sophia Gonzalez.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know, kind of go off the board, kind of a dark horse candidate there. But we certainly saw great play from Kylie Cardosa, from Cassie Morella, Cece LeBay, Taylor Simpson. I mean, it was up and down, up and down the lineup.
No, but I think Sophia Gonzalez had probably one of her
best all-around
matches,
games.
Since as a varsity player.
Yeah. Strong serve.
Made the most of the extended playing time that she got. Yeah, but did she start that second game with like the 7-8-0? Was she the service to begin the second set?
I don't.
You don't remember?
I don't. We're gonna have to take a look at the replay.
But regardless, she did well there. She did well from the floor. So the silver medal tonight goes to Sophia Gonzalez. Congratulations, Sophia. You can pick up your $300 gift certificate at Josh's. No, I'm just kidding.
What are you signing me up for here?
I don't know. What do we have next? What's our next broadcast? Is it Monday? Is it?
I can't even look that far ahead.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy week for me. I've got 4 games this week, so I'm back at it tomorrow night for boys soccer over at the middle school. Chase and I'll have the call there. And
Okay.
And then I can look ahead to next week. We'll see.
No, that's fine. That's what I wanted to know. So the next live broadcast is the boys soccer. Terrific.
Yep.
All right.
I think football's on the road this week, so
Yeah, they play in Wayland Friday night. Did you make a pick for the Survivor pool yet?
I have not yet. I got knocked out last week by the Seahawks.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't make my pick either. But anyways, so from the Ashland Gymnasium, the final score here, the Ashland Clockers 3, Bellingham Blackhawks 0. Ashland evens their record up at 3 apiece, 3-3 on the season. A lot of momentum, and yeah, congratulations. So I'm going to sign us off on behalf of Tom Hamilton and Allison Rose, and my partner tonight, Josh Abrams. Great to be back. I'm Rob Silver, saying thanks for watching WACA-TV here in Ashland, and good night, and go Clockers.